Welcome back. For those of you who are just now tuning in, my name is Benjamin Ortelis.
And I'm your host, Wood Pierre.
And we have...
Hi, my name is Fiona.
And our officer.
And I'm Officer Moise.
And we're just doing a little recap for you guys. Our topic is about teen violence. And now we're in our third segment, and we'd like to talk about a typical day in an officer's life.
You know, in everyone's life, sometimes you have a good day and sometimes you have a bad day. And right now we have Mr. Moise. You would like to share with us how his day went. What do you see in his day?
I'm glad you asked that question, but let me tell you, remember, we are human. We can be police officer, firefighter, teacher. We are human. We have blood flowing. We got emotion. A lot of people think we are a robot or something. No, we're not.
We feel the same thing.
Okay. Yes. So also, me personally, before I start my shift, before I start my day, if I have something going on in my life, I leave it at home. Reason for that, I don't want to bring that. I want to carry that and put it on the citizen, on the community that I'm going to be serving at, and make these people's life miserable. And that's going to make my life and my job more difficult that way. Now, how your day goes as a police officer, it depends of the day. There's a million ways your day can go. You may go to a roll call room, you start your shift very easily, free of mind, no problem. Then once you step out of the room, a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
A million things happen at once, where you have to quickly react. And sometimes it's like a trend that get derailed. Everything happen boom, 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 boom all day long.
Right, so as a police officer, you said that you work with the community, you do many different things. Have you ever seen any case doing like graphic on the wall or doing anything?
Like graffitis and well, in Miami or in South Florida, we have that a lot. We have that a lot where people go to the wall, any building, abandoned building, or it could be anywhere, and they put those graffitis. Some of these graffitis are gang related. A gang trying to set up his territory. And this is my zone. You know, so he has to put his name, sign his name, put his graffitis there. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Some of them do it just for the fun of it, just want to draw something. You know?
You actually read about that, and like, how do you think those kids join those gangs? Like, you know, a gang cannot start with one. It starts with one person, but as further you go,
how do they recruit like many people? Okay, there is a process to that, and they recruit people different way. They can recruit people from the school. Like I was telling you once, I didn't finish it. If a group of gang is playing on the schoolyard, they see that child here, they want to recruit that child, they use different technique. They can try to impress him by using violence against him if you don't join us, you know, and the kid, they're gonna try to put the kid in certain fear, basically that's what I'm saying. They're gonna try to put the kid in certain fear. Now, that little child feel like if I
be scared.
The pressure, if I don't join, they're gonna beat me up, I'm gonna feel differently, and that little child got scared and joined. It could be in the schoolyard, it could be walking home. The group of gang walking, antagonize people down the street, antagonize all the kids that's walking, non-violent kids that's walking down the street, and force them to join them, either to make my group look bigger, or to provoke the other group. Hey, I got more people than you, or come and join us.
Or to get more money, to get high than what they are.
It's not even money, but get more people joining them. The idea is to get you to join them. And also, remember, if you are a kid, you are hanging out with a lot of violent kids, you're gonna develop that same behavior. You see, if you are hanging out with a lot of kids that are violent, that are doing the wrong thing, you're gonna end up just to look like them. Because if you hang out with a group, you have to be, you have to look like them.
You have to act like them.
You have to act like them.
Well, what you're saying, it's not actually everyone. It's depending on what you think. It's depending on what's going on your mind. Like me, there's a lot of time I meet a lot of people who do bad things, and they try to get me to do the bad things. But what I have in my mind, nobody can take it. What I have in my mind is to become successful in a positive way. And when they trying to make me do bad things, I just say no to them. I try to get a way to prevent that from happening.
I'm glad you say that. Not a lot of people have their head up their shoulder. You're probably one of them that know what you want. You stand your ground. Hey, I'm not gonna do the wrong thing. I wanna be successful in life by doing the right thing. Not all of them. You're probably one of the strong also who not afraid if somebody wanna intimidate you, break up a fight with you, to join them, and you're not afraid to confront them with that. You're probably one of them. But not all of them are the same. Not only guys, girls also. Gets now gang members trying to recruit girls also, you know, like you have a little girl. I'm not picking on you though. You know, little body and stuff, really can fight, and this group wanna fight, and she got scared. She's in a state of mind where she's really in fear. What's she gonna do to protect herself? She's going to join.
So do you think that most gang members recruit like weaker people or like anybody that they think
try
that
to.
they can-
That's what they try to. That's the main target. To me, they're trying to recruit the weaker people to join them. Like him, he got the strong mind, the way he talked and the way he said it. He got the, you know, we really cannot convince him to join a group, you know.
Okay.
Now, weaker than him, that's what they go for.
Well, I know that you deal with a lot of intense situations, and how do you de-escalate situations such as when someone is trying to hurt somebody or threaten to kill them? How do you de-escalate that?
That right there, that question has a million answer on it because depends again of the situation. You see, let's say if a group fight, kids fighting, you get a call as a police officer, you found a group of kids fighting. But our first thing is to break up the fight, de-escalate the situation. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to do that by myself. I'm gonna have to have a group of officers here with me. And if there is really no criminal thing that happened, and just a fight and causing disturbance, we cannot really find out who started what and etc. Usually what we do, we try to detain a few kids, have some of them walk away, and if there is a problem, we call certain kids. If I feel like kids get involved, he most likely is gonna get involved in a fight down the street again if I let him walk home by himself, or gonna get jumped by another group, I can either escort that kid home if he lives far, or call his parents and come and get him and talk to them, basically. The one that's become more violent, you detain them and talk to them, calm them down. You're trying to detect the leaders. Get the leaders and have everybody else away. Once you get the leader, basically everybody else will disperse.
Yes.
Once you get to a group, sometimes you find out who the leaders are. He's the most vocal.
Yes.
They the one who talk the most.
Yes, the one that talk the most. He's the most vocal one, usually. You know,
I've actually got a deep voice, but I'm not one of them.
Yes, I don't know if that, but usually there is a million of ways. De-escalating a situation, usually that your verbal judo, talking, that's how usually you de-escalate the situation.
I really like the way you stop the fight. I really like that. And we're about to go take a break. We'll be right back after the break.